Hello there, Annie Koshi back again for Diwali Razzmatazz 2020, and welcome to today's show. Happy Diwali to all of you. Light, love, abundance, and prosperity be showered upon you and your families. I'm so happy that you're here. Diwali Razzmatazz is thrilled to have just finished lighting the lamp at Niagara Falls, our prestigious Niagara Falls, where we're celebrating Diwali. Diwali is being celebrated around the world on November 14th. We're really happy that you're here with us. Now, the Indo-Canada Arts Council has conducted this annual festival, usually at the Mississauga Celebration Square. We've had over 50,000 people come across the square every year as we have done the celebration. Now, since 2014, we have seen numerous artists perform on stage there, and we've had countless young people performing alongside with them. Now, this year, we've had a surge of COVID-19 cases here in the GTA. And as a result, our health officials from around the country have urged all of us to stay at home and celebrate Diwali with our members of our households alone. But you know what? Diwali is one of the most celebrated festivals in India, and it began really on Thursday. Well, today is the main day, and we are very happy that you've tuned in and are listening. You know, each year, Hindus, Sikhs, and Jains across the world celebrate Diwali. The festival really symbolizes new beginnings and the triumph of good over evil and light over darkness. Festivities usually last for about 5 days, and it's spread, but we've spread it throughout the entire month. That's right. Well, the celebrations usually include gathering with family members, sharing food, watching fireworks, and of course, visiting the temple. Streets, houses, shops, and all public buildings are decorated with small lamps that are made of clay called diyas. They illuminate the entire atmosphere with such a warm, festive glow. Now, this part of the festival acknowledges the Hindu god Lord Rama, and the legend is that he returned to his kingdom after facing 14 years in exile. Light symbolizes purity, good luck, and power. Hindus in cities and villages across the world also believe that during Diwali, the Hindu goddess of wealth, Lakshmi, will visit their homes. Now, she'll only visit if it's illuminated and cleaned and beautifully decorated. So that's right, celebrations and cleaning hand in hand sounds like almost an oxymoron, but that's exactly what happens. Lakshmi Puja, which involves a prayer ritual, is a significant part of the Hindu religion. Now, as the coronavirus pandemic continues to halt plans for all of these mass gatherings that we would normally have, we do still celebrate Diwali, and it's celebrated across the world in various ways. Well, let's take a look at what happens in England. England is currently in the midst of a national lockdown. It bans any household mixing. And so families there are celebrating with themselves. They're celebrating within each of their own households. Now, that does add for a different dynamic, because as much as people do want to celebrate and have a happy and safe Diwali, there are some people that have not been able to do that because of the loss or because they have had an issue with COVID-19. And so keeping that in awareness, people around the world are offering prayers and thoughts and well wishes. In the US, another person celebrating Diwali is 26-year-old Neha Sharma. She's a dancer based out of Los Angeles, California. Now, she says that she is going to miss huge parties and firecrackers. And that's usually what happens when she and her family celebrate for Diwali. But she's finding joy staying at home and celebrating within the house. Now, what about Diwali in Guyana or Trinidad or Tobago? Now, these South American countries do celebrate Diwali. Now, the tradition of celebrating the festival is believed to have been brought to Guyana in the year of 1853. It was by the indentured people who were brought from India. Now, the legends related to the festival are similar to that happened in India. The celebration of the festival includes the distribution of sweets, the illuminating of inside and outside of the houses, the cleaning of inside your house, and wearing new clothes. The celebrations hold special significance for the people of Guyana. Now, did you ever wonder about the distribution of sweets and why sharing and serving them is really important? Well, it spreads really, and it speaks about the goodwill that we have to each other. Sweets that are distributed, and we had a show about this a couple of days back, actually last week, in which we spoke about the sweets that we distribute. And I hope all of you have been having it. But we have barfi, we have kheer, so many different types of sweets that are actually distributed during this time. What about the wearing of new clothes? Have you found something new? Put it into the chat below. Put it into the stream so that we're able to respond to you later. Have you been celebrating this year? What are your celebrations that you've been doing? Well, wearing new clothes symbolizes healthy souls and healthy bodies. Cleaning your homes and keeping them well illuminated inside and outside is meant to illuminate the road for the goddess Lakshmi, so that while the goddess Lakshmi visits the home, she has no problems of light, as a Diwali night is considered to be one of the darkest nights of the year. If you thought it was only there, we have many other countries that celebrate Diwali that perhaps you did not know. What about Diwali in Indonesia? Now, Indonesia, the actual word itself comes from two Greek words, Indos, meaning Indian, and Nasos, meaning islands. The majority of Indonesia does follow Islam. Hindus constitute about 2% of the entire Indonesian population. But the Indonesian island of Bali, which I'm sure all of you have heard of because it's such a beautiful, beautiful island. Now, that island is known for celebrating Diwali, as the majority of population there are Indians. It is one of the most revered festivals for the locals there. And the celebration and rituals of the festival are most familiar to the ones that happen there in India. Well, let's move on to Malaysia. In Malaysia, it's a fascinatingly diverse community. It's got lots of attractions and charms because of that. It's got a population of about 20 million, and they're multi-ethnic. So there's a huge mix of Malays. Malaysia comprises of a colorful potpourri of cultural traditions. Now, most of the traditions are based on cultural practices, on religious beliefs and traditions, and as well as the costumes and festivities that are associated with these celebrations. Now, the community there celebrates Diwali as a symbol of triumph of good over evil. And that's something that's been written about in stories and folklore around the world. Malaysian people call Diwali as Hari Diwali, and this festival is celebrated during the month of the Hindu solar calendar. And so you see, we have so many different celebrations of Diwali that are going on around the world. And it's such a wonderful way that we are able to actually celebrate with them and be a part of the Indian community as they take part in these celebrations around the world. I don't know how you've celebrated, but we've wanted to bring this celebration to you so that you're able to take part in it, even though you may find yourself at home. Now, we have actually been celebrating for the last 1 month. That's right. Diwali RAZZMATAZZ 2020 has coordinated with artists and so many other people, dancers, musicians, from around the world so that we're able to bring this festivity to you, to your home, and that you're able to celebrate beyond just here in Peel region where we would normally have celebrated. We're taking this festival global. We're making sure that every single one of you has an opportunity to see and celebrate and be a part of this amazing festive season. Now, the Diwali RAZZMATAZZ Festival is funded in part by Canada's government under the Canadian Heritage Program of Building Communities through Arts and Heritage. Now, we spoke about some of the countries. I never got around to speaking to you about Mauritius. Now, Mauritius is an island in the Indian Ocean that lies east of Madagascar. This beautiful land is so beautiful. The beaches are pristine. If you've not seen pictures of it, I would suggest that you take a look. I have friends and family who are from Mauritius, and really 63% of the population there in Mauritius consider themselves Indian, and 80% of that 63% is actually they follow the Hindu religion. So definitely Diwali is a celebration that is very common and very revered and very happily celebrated in that island. Now, they believe that there's a special significance to that story about Lord Rama, who was exiled for 14 years. And then he was and his coronation as a king. The festival is marked by earthen lamps in rows, making images out of the rows. So Lakshmi is worshipped as the goddess of wealth, and crackers or firecrackers are actually burst to be able to scare away evil spirits. So if you wondered why firecrackers were burst, that's exactly what the reason is for. So I hope you were able to follow along and really understand a little bit more about the significance of this Diwali festival. It's not just that it takes place in India. We're finding that Diwali is actually celebrated by multiple countries around the world. And really bringing this to you, bringing this to your home has been an opportunity that Diwali RAZZMATAZZ 2020 has proudly been able to do, because we've been able to take a festival that perhaps you thought was only in India and brought it to your doorsteps. So now I can say that Diwali is celebrated in Germany, in France, across Canada, the US, and wherever it is that you're tuning in from. So I would like to, without further ado, invite to this stream right now one of the organizers, the founder of Diwali RAZZMATAZZ and of the Indo-Canadian Arts Council. And his name is Ajay Modi. And I have to say, this person, him and his team, including his wife and his children, have worked tirelessly throughout this entire month in order to make sure that we're able to do this and make sure that we're able to bring this to you. So I'm going to actually begin by welcoming Ajay, and then I'm going to introduce what our first events are about. Ajay, hello, you've come back.
Hello, Annie. And this is, first of all, I would like to wish everybody a very happy Diwali on the auspicious and the joyous day of Diwali. What a great day, what a great night to be with everybody of you across the world and celebrating Diwali without any boundaries and the use of technology. We are so happy, we are so delighted that yes, we can share this moment along everybody without any considerations, without any age, without any weather fears, so let's forget this COVID for some time and soak ourselves into the spirit of Diwali, into the celebrations, into those joyous moments which we are going to remember forever, and we are going to be excited and excited and excited. So as you said, your smile with this of my Diwali festival, our Diwali festival says 220 volts, but your smile is right now 440 volts. So that's what it is. I have kept the Diwali RAZZMATAZZ spirit so high, and everybody across, we just want to thank you very much for being such a big support. And whether we had been tired or whether we had been fatigued, but every evening to be connected with you all at 6 p.m. had been the biggest moment of our day, which we had been looking after and looking forward to the moment we shut down today's show. So that's what had been. And definitely we have a lot of things for tonight. And we just recently concluded the first ever official lamp lighting at the City Hall of Niagara Falls. That was such a joyous and such a wonderful experience, where the cross-culture celebrations of lighting the Christmas tree as well as lighting of lamp was done by the Honorable Mayor Jim Didiati, who has become such a good friend of the Indo-Canadian community, celebrating the 74th day of India independence with the illumination of the falls, with the Yoga Day. And for the last 4 years, we've been holding the Diwali fireworks just with the support of Niagara Parks Commission, the Honorable Member of Parliament, Tony Baldinelli, and our favorite mayor. So it was a great moment, and we are not going to take much of time. So Annie, just continue doing what you're doing. And I would just take a back step and start connecting our programming, which we have connected such a long. So before you say and to connect to our programs, I would like to share a message from all our government and member of provincial parliaments wishing us all a very happy Diwali. And as you said, and as everybody had been informed earlier, that the Diwali RAZZMATAZZ Niagara Diwali fireworks are funded in part by the government of Ontario's Celebrate Ontario program. So here we have a message from all the prominent Indo-Canadian member of provincial parliaments, including our Premier Doug Ford, giving us a happy Diwali message. So let me take you right there, and then I'm going to connect back to Annie. You're looking beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
This year, Diwali will have a different appearance, but I'm still so excited to celebrate the Festival of Lights. Diwali is the time to celebrate the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. I would like to share this box of sweets with our Premier and his family and extend my best wishes on this special occasion.
Hi everybody, I'm so excited to be celebrating my daughter's first Diwali and Bandi Chor Divas this year. Diwali marks such an auspicious occasion for members of the Hindu community in Ontario, a celebration of good over evil. For members of the Sikh faith, we celebrate Bandi Chor Divas as a day of liberation. I know this year's celebrations won't be like others, but I urge each and every one of you to celebrate responsibly.
I'd like to wish everyone a very happy Diwali and Bandi Chor Divas. This is the time of year where we reflect and we think of light over darkness and good over evil. Although celebrations will be very different this year, I do want to wish everybody a very happy Diwali.
Diwali celebrates the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. We give thanks to many lives, blessing and share the gift like this box of treats I have for the Premier.
Just want to take this opportunity to wish everyone very, very happy Diwali and Bandi Chor Divas. I know the celebrations are going to be a little different this year due to COVID, so celebrate with your close family.
Diwali to me is a time to celebrate the good and positivity in the world. Premier, it is common to exchange sweets during Diwali, so please accept my favorite mithai from my family of Mississauga Malton for you to enjoy.
I want to thank my All-Star MPPs and their families for these incredible boxes of sweets. Carla and I are very excited to try these. You can always tell I haven't missed too many sweets in my days. I know celebrations will be different this year, but from my family to yours, I hope everyone celebrating has a happy, bright, and safe Diwali.
And there you have it. So wishing you and your family a very, very happy Diwali. And so we're going to get right into our programming right now. And first up for you, we've got Panwar Dance Academy. Now, the Panwar Dance Academy has been in existence to offer culturally enriched, structured programming and nurturing learning experiences. The Academy is dedicated towards the promotion, preservation, and propagation of the South Asian heritage through classes in Kathak, harmonium, as well as vocals. Hemant and Vaishali Panwar prepared the curriculum jointly on the basis of their extensive experience both in India and abroad. The Academy conducts its classes all over the GTA and also runs its training programs for many other community organizations as an outreach initiative. Now, today being Diwali, they are going to present for us the Ganpati dance. Now, following that, we're going to have Kathak rockers. Now, Kathak rockers, you've heard a couple of times the last couple of days. Well, they are a crew led by Kumar Sharma. They are a dance group, and they've all offer a spectacular interpretation of Kathak. This is one of the major dance forms of classical Indian dance. And I spoke about Bharatanatyam, which we're going to see as well. But Kathak is one of the other forms. Now, what they do is they really inject an immense amount of energy into a fusion version of Kathak. And they really immerse this energy and passion into this historic form of dance. And they're known for this unique fusion form of Kathak. Now, Kumar Sharma, really, if you think about him, in this era of jazz and rumba, bachata, all sorts of other dance forms, Kumar Sharma really left no stone unturned because he really wanted to make sure and persevered in ensuring that Kathak was going to rightfully have its place nationally, as well as internationally. So he moved back to India, and he went through a struggle to try and get people to really tune into Kathak, because it's a more traditional form of dance. And, most people wanted a more modern form. But you know what? He did wonders. He used Kathak in the song Shape of You, and it really turned things around for both him and how people really view more traditional dance forms. Now, when he did move to Mumbai, people had preferred that modern dance, but a more modern dance. But now he's got them tapping their toes along with his amazing dance moves. So on this Diwali day, they bring forth the spectacular Mahalakshmi Aarti that has been sung by none other than Kumar himself. So there you have it. There's our first two lineups. Sit back and enjoy the programming.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गं गं गणपति गज मुख मंडल गिट 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 धुन धुन तत् तत्ति हृदय जगवंदन वत्स तुंड दानी दाता विघ्न हरण शुभ करण धगन दाग तुम गिट सुरंग सुरंग धरिगन दे सुरंग सुरंग धरिगन दे सुरंग सुरंग धरिगन दे। गंगं गणपति गजमुख मंडल नाचत गणपति थे तदे गंगं गणपति गजमुख मंडल नाचत गणपति थे तदे थे तदे थे तदे थे तदे आ थे तदे थे तदे थे गंगं गणपति गजमुख मंडल नाचत गणपति थे तदे नाचत गणपति थे तदे रिद्धि सिद्धि दो संग में गावे रिद्धि सिद्धि दो संग में गावे हाँ संग में गावे रिद्धि सिद्धि दो संग में गावे भांति भांति के छंद सुनावे भांति भांति के छंद सुनावे राग तान सुन थे तदे राग तान सुन थे तदे थे तदे आ थे तदे गंगं गणपति गजमुख मंडल नाचत गणपति थे तदे नाचत गणपति थे तदे आ थे तदे गंगं गणपति गजमुख मंडल नाचत गणपति थे तदे नाचत गणपति थे तदे नाचत गणपति थे तदे
ॐ श्रीलक्ष्मी नमो नमः। ॐ श्रीलक्ष्मी नमो नमः। ॐ श्रीलक्ष्मी नमो नमः। नमस्ते अस्तु महामाय श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शंख चक्र गदा हस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। नमस्ते गरुडारूढे कोलासूर भयंकरी सर्व पाप हरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। सर्वज्ञे सर्ववरदे सर्वदुष्ट भयंकरी सर्व दुख हरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। सिद्धि बुद्धि प्रदे देवी मुक्ति मुक्ति प्रदायिनी मंत्र मूर्ते सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। आद्यन्तर्हिते देवी आद्य शक्ति महेश्वरी योग जे योग संभूते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। स्थूल सूक्ष्म महारौद्रे महाशक्ति महोदरे महापाप हरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। पद्मासन स्थिते देवी पार ब्रह्म स्वरूपिणी परमेशी जगन्मातर महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। श्वेतांबर धरे देवी नानालंकार भूषिते जगत स्थिते जगन्मातर महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते 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 महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते.
Good evening. So this was the beautiful performance by Kumar Sharma's Kathak Rockers, Mahalakshmi Strotam, जिसके अंदर की महालक्ष्मी आरती हम लोगों ने सुनी. और अब हम आपको कुछ ही देर में एक बहुत ही अमेजिंग फायरवर्क्स जो हमने वर्चुअली क्रिएट किए हैं नायग्रा फॉल्स पे, उसकी तरफ ले चलेंगे. पर उससे पहले कुछ हमारे कार्यक्रम अभी और चल रहे हैं, और वी आर गोइंग टू टेक यू नाउ फॉर परफॉर्मेंस by Supriya Modi and Aditya Jain, who have created a beautiful rendition of the classical songs, some of the Bollywood hit numbers, as well as some English jazz fusion music. And so you're going to be enjoying that beautiful feat created by Supriya Modi and Aditya Jain. So आइए हम उस प्रोग्राम के प्रति आपको ले चलते हैं and take you for the next good programming, and then after that we're going to take you for the virtual fireworks. So get ready, get your friends. You're going to be enjoying a visual feast of virtual fireworks जो हम reality में नहीं कर सकते थे. हम आपको आज virtually वो एक fireworks का एक दृश्य कह लीजिए, एक मंजर दिखाएंगे, which is going to be an unforgettable memory for you. As well as we have an amazing 3D animation show which is being projected virtually on the Parliament of Canada, which has got beautiful fireworks, which has got animation, holographics, and stuff like that. So keep sticking to us. Keep your friends coming onto our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. We have got some really amazing programming to see tonight.
Hi everyone, I'm Aditya.
And I'm Supriya.
We're delighted to be here with you guys today. Super excited to be a part of the Diwali Bandish series at the Diwali RAZZMATAZZ.
A very big thank you to the Indo-Canada Arts Council for having us here today and for promoting Indian culture and arts through this wonderful initiative.
So we have a couple of songs prepared for you guys tonight. We really hope you like them.
Yeah.
All right, here it goes.
से बहती हुई धुन ये इशारे दे, कुछ मेरे राज तेरे राज आवारा से हो गए हम कहाँ, रंग गुसाए जहाँ हो गए हम कहाँ, रंग गुसाए जहाँ वो तेरे मेरे रास्ते हैं, जादू ही मारते हैं, मैं भी हूँ तू भी है यहाँ. सोई सोई सड़कों पे सितारों के कंधों पे नाचते उड़ते हम यहाँ. हो गए हम कहाँ, रंग गुसाए जहाँ हो गए हम कहाँ, रंग गुसाए जहाँ. सो गई है ये सांसें सभी, अधूरी सी है कहानी मेरी, फिसल जा डरना कोई, रुक जाने की जरूरत नहीं। कागज के पर्दे हैं, ताले हैं दरवाजों पे, पानी में डूबे हुए ख्वाब अल्फाजों के, खो गए हम कहाँ रंगों सा ये जहाँ, खो गए हम कहाँ रंगों सा ये जहाँ। वो तेरे मेरे रास्ते हैं, जादू ही इमारतें हैं, मैं भी हूँ तू भी है यहाँ। कोई सोई सड़कों पे सितारों के कंधों पे, नाचते उड़ते हम यहाँ। So sweet, so beautiful, every day like a queen on her throne. No, nobody knows how she feels. Special lady, one day it'll be real. Oh, she moves like a breeze. Swear I can't get her out of my dreams. To have her shining right here by my side, I'd sacrifice all them tears in my eyes. Oh, Aisha, passing me by. Aisha, my. Aisha, smile for me now. Aisha, in my life. कानों में एक दिल की बात सुनावानी, हो तेनू हसदा वेख के जगनू मैं भूल जावानी। दस दे किद्दां गल तेनू समझावानी, हो अब तू छड़ दे ओनू जो है तेरे नाल। नखरे क्यों कर दिए मैनू जचदा नहीं, किन्ना सवाल कर दिए ना मैं सुनना नहीं। होर दस किन्नियां तारीफां चाहिदी है तैनू, होर दस किन्नियां तारीफां चाहिदी है तैनू, होर दस किन्नियां तारीफां चाहिदी है तैनू, होर दस किन्नियां तारीफां चाहिदी है तैनू। She holds her child to her heart, makes her feel like she's blessed from above. Falls asleep underneath her sweet tears, her lullaby fades away with his fears. Oh, Aisha, passing me by. Aisha, my. Aisha, smile for me now. Aisha, in my life. Oh. नदी का किनारा ये चंचल हवा। कहा दो दिलों ने कि मिलकर कभी हम न होंगे जुदा। ये रातें ये मौसम नदी का किनारा ये चंचल हवा। दिल की नजर से नजरों के दिल से ये बात क्या है, ये राज क्या है, कोई हमें बता दे। सीने से उठकर होठों पे आया ये गीत कैसा, ये राग क्या है, कोई हमें बता दे। दिल की नजर से जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। जी चाहे जब हमको आवाज दो, हम हैं वही हम थे जहाँ, अपने यही दोनों जहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। मैं शायर तो नहीं मगर है हंसी, जब से देखा मैंने तुझको मुझको शायरी आ गई। मैं शायर तो नहीं दिल की गिरह खोल दो, चुप न बैठो कोई गीत गाओ। महफिल में अब कौन है अजनबी, तुम मेरे पास आओ। दिल की गिरह खोल दो, चुप न बैठो कोई गीत गाओ। कुछ ना कहो कुछ भी ना कहो, कुछ ना कहो कुछ भी ना कहो। तुमसे मिलके ऐसा लगा, तुमसे मिलके अरमां हुए पूरे दिल के। है मेरी जाने वफा, तेरी मेरी मेरी तेरी एक जान है। साथ तेरे रहेंगे सदा, तुमसे न होंगे जुदा। तुमसे मिलके ऐसा लगा, तुमसे मिलके अरमां हुए पूरे दिल के। है मेरी जाने वफा। साथिया माहिया बरसा दे इश्का की साहिया। सुन साथिया माहिया बरसा दे इश्का की स्याहिया। रंग जाऊं रंग रंग जाऊं हारी मैं तुझ पे मैं झर 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 जाऊं हारी पिया बस तेरी मैं ओ झूले तो खरी मैं What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and then kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride. And I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me. I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me and give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. मेरे किसी बूंद का जरिया तू पाके तुझे भीग जाऊं रे मैं रेत सी बूंद का जरिया तू पाके तुझे भीग जाऊं रे तर जाऊं तर जाऊं दरियाए तर जाऊं जी इश्क ही पाके मैं तेरा निखर जाऊं रिया बस तेरी मैं ओ झूले तो खरी मैं सुन साथिया माहिया बरसा दे इश्का की स्याहिया सुन साथिया माहिया बरसा दे इश्का की स्याहिया
A special thank you to our friends at Bolly Piano who provided a track and arrangement for this song.
What an amazing performance that was. Put your hands together for Supriya. And you know what? Both Supriya as well as the guitarist, whose name is Aditya Jain, did such a fantastic job with that. It was so peaceful, as someone rightfully wrote there. Well, up next for you, I know that you sat back and listened to her melodious voice, Supriya's, but now we want you up and dancing, because I've got another artist that's got an amazing performance for you. Up next is someone who's very, very dear to me. She's Mississauga-based dancer, choreographer, teacher, entrepreneur, Pooja Amin. And now she established Sanskriti Arts in the GTA in 2003, bringing together students with a passion for dance and an extreme drive to explore their potential. She's a veteran of the TV and film world and an internationally renowned Bollywood, folk, and Kathak dancer, performer, as well as educator. She is the director of Sanskriti Arts, president of Bollycore, and presenter of Global Dance Initiative Dance Diaries that has presented many Bollywood celebrity choreographers like the late Saroj Khan, Shampa Gopikrishna, and Pandit Birju Maharaj Ji in Canada as well as in the USA. Pooja Amin and Sanskriti Arts are the winners of the Global Excellence Award in 2019 for the Best Dance and Entertainment Studio here in Canada, presented by none other than Bollywood actress and dance icon herself, Madhuri Dixit. Well, I'm excited to watch this right now, aren't you? Let's sit back and watch this amazing Garba performance by Pooja Amin and Sanskriti Arts.
हाय नखरा तेरा नी हाई रेटेड गब्बरू नु मारे नी मुंडे पागल हो गए ने तेरे गिन गिन लक दे हुलारे हाय नखरा तेरा नी हाई रेटेड गब्बरू नु मारे नी मुंडे पागल हो गए ने तेरे गिन गिन लक दे हुलारे वो तेरी मीठी मीठी बातें है कमाल कर गई आंखों ही आंखों में तू सवाल कर गई हाँ तेरी मीठी मीठी बातें है कमाल कर गई आंखों ही आंखों में तू सवाल कर गई आंखों ही आंखों में तू सवाल कर दिल्ली दे किन्ने मरदे ने ते किन्ने पहला तुम्हारे हाथी है नखरा तेरा नी हाई रेटेड गब्बरू मारे हाई नी मुंडे पागल हो गए ने तेरे गिन गिन लक दे हुलारे तेरे बिन नहीं मैं जीना मर ही जाना बेबी ओ दवा किन्नी सोहनी लगदी सौ है रब दी यू हार्डर देन द सन हां सच्ची मुच्ची होड़ तेनू लव करदा दिल वाली गल कहणो दिल डरदा बन मेरी क्वीन सोहणीए एक गल्ला जट तेरा किंग बनदा हाय नखरा तेरा नी हाई रेटेड गब्बरू मारे हाई नी मुंडे पागल हो गए ने तेरे गिन गिन लक दे हुलारे मेरी सौ सवारी लड़ जावे ओ जिस देख दिल मेरा पीछे पीछे पड़ जावे
है दिन में ये तेरे घर कहीं और गुजरे ये रातें करना जो तुझी दफा पहली बार कर जावे
ओ मतलब के समझे इशारे ये सारे ये तो नजरों में अपनी उतारे नजारे
वो जो सुबह तक ना उतरे हर रात नशा चढ़ता है ले 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 नंबर मेरा बाद में मैसेज मुझको कर देना खुद को समझ के लकी मुझसे हुकअप तू कर लेना
ले 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 नंबर मेरा बाद में मैसेज मुझको कर देना खुद को समझ के लकी मुझसे हुकअप तू कर लेना
Oh God, one more remix.
दिल धड़काए और सीटी बजाए दिल धड़काए सीटी बजाए बीच सड़क पे नखरे दिखाए सारे हो करके इशारे हो लड़की हो लड़की ओ लड़की आंख मारे ओ लड़की आंख मारे ओ लड़की आंख मारे
जहाँ जहाँ जाऊँ मेरे पीछे पीछे आए गली गली के आशिक तो मेरा होना चाहे
हाय जहाँ जहाँ जाए तेरे पीछे पीछे आए
नखरे दिखाए सीटी बजाए नखरे दिखाए बीच सड़क में हर नाम मेरा पुकारे ओ करके इशारे ओ लड़का ओ लड़का ओ
क्यों लम्हे खराब करे जो नींद उड़ी आ पूरे सारे ख्वाब करे क्या करने हैं उम्रों के वादे ये जो रहते हैं रहने दे आने दो बार नहीं एक बार सही एक रात की कर ले तू यारी सुबह तक मान के मेरी बात तू ऐसे सोचना जी आज के घुंघरू टूट गए के घुंघरू टूट गए छोड़ दे शर्मा वैसे सोचना जी आज के घुंघरू टूट गए के घुंघरू टूट गए On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. Heard the mission bell. And I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven and this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Her mind is Tiffany twisted. She got the Mercedes Benz. She got a lot of pretty, pretty boys. She calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard. Sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember. Some dance to forget. So I called up the captain. Please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. They're living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. Mirrors on the ceiling, they pink champagne on ice. And she said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they gathered for the feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. The lights at the nightman, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Hey, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. They're living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. With your alibis.
Good evening, friends. I guess we are facing some technical problems, so we are going to be connecting you back on our new stream. So just give us a few minutes and we'll be back with some exciting programming and exciting stuff. So we'll take you back. We're going to be saying Happy Diwali to you and moving out from this broadcast to another new broadcast for you. So stay tuned, and we're going to be back soon.